Okay. Hello, subscribers or anybody who's ever watching this. If you haven't seen my profile on YouTube yet, you'll see that I hit 100,000 total video views on all my videos and stuff. So I thought, because I get this asked a lot, can you make this? Can you make that? So I guess I figured I'll wait till 100,000 and I'll do that. So probably my most requested type of tutorial to do, covering PHP, HTML, stuff like that, is probably just a little blog that you can have for yourself only. We're not going to go into huge amount of details on this one though, but it's probably just going to be a nice simple you know, just a normal blog, but no like user registration or login. Like only the admin, the one controlling the site, can log into it and add stuff. So what I'm gonna try to do is do 20 minutes for each part of this tutorial. Stop it and then continue it on to the next one. So basically, it's just going to be a nice little blog feed that adds stuff, edits stuff, deletes stuff, categorize and stuff like that. So I guess we'll get started. I'm not going to go into extreme detail, like I said. So first, basically, we're going to start off. Well, before any of that, I'm not going to be using any protection on this. But of course you can always add it. I just want to use this to save some time. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to set up a global page that you'll include on every single page you decide to use it on. It will include just the basic layout of the website. Then we'll get it started from there. This is just going to be just a simple HTML right now. Nothing, no PHP, nothing dynamic just yet. So I guess we'll get started. We're not gonna be too feisty on doc types and correct HTML, XHTML, DHTML, whichever. We're just gonna keep it nice and simple, but we're gonna try our best to keep it towards professional quality, if you must. So first off, we're gonna start off by opening our web page. Remember, this is just gonna be the top of your page. We're gonna have another page that includes like a footer, that'll include like a nice little copyright, some like more links and stuff if you want. And I guess we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, I guess we'll just start off by opening the HTML tags, put a nice little tab in there, and we're going to start the head tags. And we're going to define a title. We'll just use blog tutorial as our title. And we can include a separate style sheet if we want, but just to keep it a little quicker, I'm going to do it all on one page. Of course, this can be completely customizable by you or the user using it. So let's go ahead and open up our style sheet. A style sheet will hold basically the output of the website with I don't know how to put it. Changing the layout to the way you want it. First, we're just gonna keep it simple and only define body, the body tags. So let's do a nice little background color. Let's do a nice little gray here, or a grayish white. So we're gonna use the hex code E, which is like an in-between from white to gray. It's a really light gray if you must. Then we'll go ahead and define the font family. I'm going to use Arial. And font size, I'll just keep it a nice standard 10 points. And the color will be black, which is 6 zeros in hex. We'll go ahead and end that, and we'll go ahead and end the style tag there. And then we'll go ahead and end the head tags. Okay, and we'll continue from there. Okay, and after we close the head tag there, we're gonna go ahead and start the body. And if you want to know, I'm doing this all from scratch. That means basically the only thing you're seeing is whatever I'm putting in. This is the index of what I have, and it's nothing right now. I'll refresh a couple times. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and open the body tags here. And yeah, sorry if you do get the MSN noise, because I am on MSN as well. We're not gonna do anything so large here right now, but we're just gonna stop the file there. We're gonna go ahead and save this. Browse folders, computer, HP, XAMPP, htdocs, blog. And we're gonna call this global.php. Actually, we'll call it header. How about that? This will just be the head of it. We'll go ahead and click save. And then let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and open another notepad too. And I'm gonna make let's see. I'm gonna end everything. And this will be the footer. Alright? Oops. And 1, 2, and save it. And we'll do footer.php. We're gonna go ahead and minimize that because we're not gonna use it really quickly. Where is... Okay, I must have closed it. Okay, let's go ahead and open it back up. Header. Okay. Now if we go back to blog here, we're gonna see there's 2 files. Or 1. Jesus, I hate it when it does this. We're gonna save this as we'll just keep it global because it doesn't want to be like me. There we go, global. Go ahead and click it. You're gonna see that the background is nice light gray. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and minimize that. I'm gonna open up another notepad too, and this is gonna be the index file. What I'm going to do is keep every actually no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just this just be the index. It'll show say the 5 or 6 latest blogs, stories, pages, whatever that the user has posted. And basically that'll be it. In the index.php file, we're gonna open it up with PHP tags. So let me set the syntax here. Okay, and we'll go ahead and we're just gonna include global.php. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and echo I don't know, hello for now, and then we're gonna go ahead and include footer.php. And we'll save this as index.php. We'll go here, refresh, and now we have hello with a nice light gray background, and we'll continue from here. Okay, basically from here we're just gonna go ahead and start up a nice little basic layout that we can have, and it's not gonna be something too big, just gonna be a nice little table with a navigation on the side and a little header on the top. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and back and edit global.php here. We have the body tags there. We're gonna go ahead and add table, and we're just gonna keep it. We're gonna change it, and the background color is gonna be like a nice gray, which is hex code number CCC. And we'll do Arial size 10, and the color will be black. Okay, and Okay, we'll save that. We're going to go ahead and open a table. And we're going to have 0 border. Cell spacing will be 3. Cell padding will also be 3. And we're going to align it to the center of the page. And the width will be 700. Okay. We're going to go ahead and open a nice little head, like the head of the table. And just for references, we're just going to give it a nice ID. And I'm going to align this to the right because I like things aligned to the right. Sure. Okay, and then we're just going to add a nice little header 2 tag here. We're going to do a blog. My blog. If you really want, we could define some variables that can just simply be outputted in PHP in case you want to change the blog easily. But yes, we are going to do that in the end. Not right away though. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and close this row. And then just going to go down here and we're going to start a new row. Hang on. We're actually gonna span this over 2 columns because you're gonna have the navigation and the actual content. We are going to have the navigation first, and then we're gonna have the content. So TD_ID equals navigation. We're gonna align this to the left and vertically align it to the top. And we're gonna give it a nice width of say 135. And we'll fill in the links at a different time because right now we have nothing to actually link it to. So we'll go ahead and end that. We're going to open up the content. We're also going to align this to the center or left. I'm going to go with the left, and we're actually going to align it to the top. We're going to go ahead and actually, we stop there. We save that, and we're going to go back in the footer where we have all this. We're going to we're going to end. Oopsies. We're going to end the row. I mean the data cell, and then we're going to end the row, and then we're going to end the table. Just go ahead and tab it in a bit. Okay. I'll save this. And we'll go there. And you can see it's all like that. And what we're going to do, if you look at the source, you're going to see it's all right there. Ends it there and ends it there. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just edit the style for the links. So we'll go back to global. And what we can do is for navigation here, we could put some our own stuff in there. Well, there's not much really to put in there, but if you want to, you could go ahead and put like a background image if you want. We're gonna add a border. It's only gonna be on the right. It'll be 2 pixels dotted. Actually, 1 pixel dotted black. Or let's go dark red or maroon. Okay, we'll go ahead and save this, and it should have a. See, there you go, right there. Okay, and we're gonna add a margin to it, so it is evenly spaced. Margin right 6 pixels, suppose. Okay, this is just so those two, the content and the navigation, don't get all mixed up. Now we're gonna actually add some stuff to the header. We're gonna add a full border with a nice 1-pix dotted. I don't know. What should we do? We'll go with the maroon again. Okay. And we'll refresh. Show us a nice little border there. Okay, actually I'm gonna make it a nice 2-pix. I'm gonna make it dashed. There we go. Okay. If you want to, you could check the valid CSS if you wanted to, but there's no need for that right now. But since we're on the local host, I'm not gonna be able to validate it. Okay. Now, what we're going to do, we're gonna add the colors for the links layer, just to get that all settled up. So we'll go back into the global, and we're gonna add navigation A for link, and font family Arial, font size 10 points, and the color we'll do the maroon again. And we're actually going to add a nice decoration to the text. It'll be underlined. And then navigation A hover. So when you hover over the link, we're just going to remove the text decoration to that, so you know what link you're actually going ahead and put it on. So we refresh this. See, and you refresh, you can see there's no more of that. All right. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna add a full border to that because it's kind of looking weird. And I'm going to increase the cell spacing. A nice little 5 there. So we have a little space between each cell. There we go. That looks nicer. I guess we could do the same thing to the content. We're gonna add the font values and stuff to it. Okay, and we'll save it, and we'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna actually add some padding on that, because where most of our content is going to go. We'll just add a nice little 2-pix padding. Padding just you know, pushes the content as many pixels as far as you defined from each side back to the center. I'm gonna do 5-pix instead. There we go. Of course, you can change this later on. Let's see. We can quickly add a footer here to here. We'll go ahead and just add another one. We'll align it to the center. We will span it over 2 columns. And we'll just add a nice little copyright. My blog. Okay, and we're gonna end that. Oh, of course we need to get. And we'll save it. We'll go into here, and you'll see the footer has been added. Alright. Okay, we're running out of time on this part of the video, so I guess I will see you next time in the next step to this blog tutorial. I hope you enjoy watching the rest of this tutorial. And I hope to see you watching the next one. Stay tuned. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Goodbye.